Welcome to the subject Future Farming Technologies. This subject is part of the Bachelor of Agriculture and Technology, a degree that is offered as a partnership between Melbourne Polytechnic and La Trobe University. This is Lecture 1, Introduction to Future Farming Technologies, the subject. My name is Dr. Nikki Cooley. As part of this subject, you will explore a number of topics. The first topic will be on geographical information systems and global positioning systems. In this topic, you will learn about the practical and theory of GPS and GIS. This underpins a lot of modern technology. The second topic is around that of the Green Revolution and molecular genetics and genomics. In this topic, you will cover the adaptation of traditional breeding and new technologies, where the aim is to optimize breeding in agriculture. The third topic you will study is that of sensing. I have termed this the sensing revolution. This will cover a suite of information about sensors from soil, plant and animals. This topic will include a one-day workshop. Another topic you will learn about is that of models and modelling. This will be accompanied by a one-day workshop. And the final topic will be that of future agricultural technologies. These will be areas like the blue chip technologies and the role of governance and politics, climate change and technology in future farmings. There are 5 student subject outlines for this subject. In essence, we are trying to enable students to understand and explain the interrelationships between technology, performance, sustainability and production efficiency in agricultural industries. We hope that you will be able to evaluate different technologies such as global positioning systems information and sensing. It is important to have an understanding of crop yield and yield predictions in any agricultural enterprise. Therefore, we will introduce some software to explain modelling and the concepts behind this. How does modelling enable precision ag, for example? You will be able to describe and explain the concepts of both the Green Revolution and the role of genetic and genomics. And finally, you will be able to interpret, communicate and present ideas using appropriate technological terminology. This subject will be delivered via a blended delivery mode. Lectures will be available on Moodle. They will be recorded and you will be able to download them as handouts. Every week at lunchtime, there will be a flipped classroom tutorial. This will assume that you have listened to the week's topics lectures. In the tutorial, we will overview the concepts covered in the lectures, and topics from that lecture will be discussed. Any issues with your understanding will be able to be explored in these classrooms. The classrooms will be conducted online via Zoom. You may come to the class if you wish to come to the face-to-face. There are 2 key workshops to be delivered in this subject. The first is a one-day intensive workshop on modelling. The second is a workshop on sensing. The second workshop on sensing will be in week 12, and as well as a sensing workshop, group presentations will be conducted during this day. There will be a suite of subject resources available to you on Moodle. There are 2 types of literature, that is essential to read, and others that will be accompanying, that is so you can explore the area further in more depth if you are interested. You will have online electronic resources, literature, videos, articles and links to websites. It is essential that you have Moodle access to complete this subject. There is 4 assessment criteria for this subject. The first one is a case study. This will examine an application of future farming technology. There are 2 parts to this case study. The first deadline for the case study will be in week 4, where you will complete part 1. Part 1 will involve writing an introduction and selecting an appropriate case study. See Moodle for more details. Part 2 will need to be completed by the 26th of September in week 10. The second assessment criteria for this subject is tutorial assessments, where a suite of assessments will be delivered. Week 5, Week 7 and Week 12 will be the deadlines. Week 5 you will be assessed on your GPS. Week 7 you will be assessed via a short test on genomics, genetics and the Green Revolution. And week 12, on the 10th of October, you will complete the last assessment on modelling. The third assessment is demonstration of practical competency and application. This will be pertaining to sensors. This will be conducted in part during week 12 workshop practical and in part with some written components that will be handed in week 14. And finally, there will be a group presentation that will explore technology and perceptions of technology in agriculture. This will be needed to be presented in week 12 at the workshop. I can be contacted via email or phone. I hope you enjoy learning about future farming technologies.